Alright guys, this is one of my first workers. Way back when I started in Texas. My sister. And reuniting under sad circumstances. As you all know, while we were editing the new show Mo Bros, my daughter passed away, and so when I'm going to upload this part to be a part of Long Code, but keep the whole Mighty Lawns team in your prayers and keep doing what you're doing. Stay hydrated, and I will return soon. I just don't know when. I have to build my strength back up. Alright, so until next time, Mo Bros.
Audio Jungle.
Alright guys, so you know, normally we don't start the show with breaking news, but my daughter passed away, and it's very hard for me to do this episode of Long Code, but I want to thank all my supporters, all the supporters of the Mighty Lawns channel. I want you guys to keep striving, keep going forward. This is the season finale of Long Code, so we're going to try to make this a banger. First and foremost, I want to say rest in peace, Kylie Wooten. That's my daughter. I love you. Top Notch, I'm so thankful for you, Top Notch, because you know you've been texting me, helping me keep my spirits lifted. I appreciate that, man. Very hard. I want to try to make sure this is a good show for you guys, but it's very hard. And throughout this show, I just want to show you guys how to try to have strength, because like I said, it's very hard. You know, I know a lot of us out here, we deal with equipment malfunctions, things of that nature, but nothing is worse than losing a daughter. Nothing's worse than losing a child. And you know, take this time, if you have any ill feelings toward anyone, take this time to mend broken relationships, okay? So you guys enjoy this episode of Long Code, and stay hydrated, guys. Alright? Alright. Alright guys, so we're wrapping up at this property here. Just got some little bit of good news. Got the customers moving to a larger facility, so that means larger dollars, right? So more money. So that's great. That's great for Mighty Lawns, especially as the season winds down. Can't beat that at all. Want to give a shout out to Fusco Lawn Service, Top Notch Lawn, C Breezy, Zach's Lawn Service. How you doing? 405 Tuners, the Exterminator. All right, Seth the Lawn Surgeon. These guys have been doing their thing, and you guys check them out. All right, because we need more people like that in the YouTube community. All right. So just doing a checklist of the things that I will need for next year, as we have been at this property for about 30 minutes. Used to take us about an hour. Next year I'm going to need an extra blower. And so just doing a little checklist. All right. So I hope you guys are enjoying this episode. All right. So we're back in the swing of things. Looking at Ernesto blow. I had to pull this one up my sleeve, man, because once again, I know you're tired of hearing this soap opera. Doug stood me up today, man. So this might be the end of an era. But I had to pull this one from up my sleeve. Ernesto was one of my first workers this year. And he's awesome. You don't have to tell him anything. He just comes to work. So right now, what I'm about to do, of course, is do it once over the property. Want to make sure that, you know, stuff like this isn't left, like these little chunks of grass, which Ernesto will come back with the blower. We got to get this guy who's cutting to come and cut a lane that he missed, which you can see it right here. He completely missed the lane. So we want to make sure that we get this looking good for the client. This is very key. You know, I always do a wheel with the property because you want the customer to be satisfied. Y'all remember the video where I talked happy customer equals a paying customer, right? Never have chunk like this. All right, Matt Etchy, what's up, man? I talk to you in a minute, man. I'm trying to hang in there. All right. Hope everything's going good with your business. So yeah, we want to make sure that everything's looking copacetic. We want to make sure everybody's happy with the property. Okay. Make sure everybody's happy with that property. So like I said before, Ernesto's gonna come around. He's gonna blow. Jaime Hernandez, what's up, man? I know you. I thought you were gonna upload the video of that blower, not blower, the walk behind. So do that for me. I want to check it out. All right. All right. So we're gonna go into another commercial break. No. All right. The producers are saying the producer is saying we're going into a breaking news. Breaking news.
Audio Jungle.
Alright guys, so don't you just love how we're going to breaking news? Once again, your host DK here. Remember to watch Lawn Code every Saturday. Even though this is the season finale, you can still watch Lawn Code every Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Also look at the new show, May. As you all know, during the editing of Bros, my young daughter, Kylie, passed away. And so I'm going to push that show back a little bit. I believe today we're running a promo of it. And when I say today, this episode of Lawn Code is actually, I think this will be like 2 or 3 weeks ahead of its time. So, basically the 26th, Mo Bros is going to air a special promo, alright, in memory of my baby girl, alright. So keep us in your thoughts and your prayers, okay? But what I wanted to talk about is you newbies out there who are just getting started. You know, you want to always make sure to do a great job at every client's property. You want to treat it as if it was your own, but at the same token, you want to treat it just like you're getting paid to do a job, okay? You want to treat this client's property with the utmost respect when you knock on their door for your payment, whether it be cash or check. Don't block the doorway. Always knock on the door, ring the doorbell, and stand back maybe a foot or so they can recognize who you are. Always have your uniforms on so they know exactly who's at the door when they come to answer it. And always remember, yes ma'am, no ma'am, yes sir, and no sir. Alright, so let's get this money out here Remember, watch Mighty Lawns Network, an all-new series talking everything that has to do with the lawn care industry. All right, it's sort of like what we've created, our little news special to give all of us out here some tips on how to, have a better time in the industry, and just give us some news and some safety tips that are out here. Okay, until next time, your host DK here.
For 1958 is a rare masterpiece in all the things that make a Cadillac a Cadillac. There is its clean, graceful symmetry of line and the protection provided by its many safety features. Every window of every Cadillac is safety plate glass. And of course, there is its remarkable look of stature and substance. Never before have Fleetwood coach-crafted comfort and spaciousness been blended into such interior elegance. And most assuredly, it has set its own extraordinary pace in modern motorcar performance. And optional on every model is the wonder of air suspension. In the way it looks, rides, and drives, this is Cadillac's finest. We hope that you will take the time to see and drive this magnificent new Cadillac very soon.
All right, so I promised you to show you this clip. Here's what happened when you have customers that choose to be broke. Look at this crap. Now they claimed that they thought that that if they leave it high, let it grow some, it'll green up their grass some more. But we all know what's gonna happen when we chop this down. I mean, look, I don't even know if this camera gives it any justice. Try to give it shoelace level, right? Jacked up, man. Do you charge twice? Do you double charge? Yes, you do. You better believe it. You better believe it. You charge twice. You better believe it. You charge twice. Like, so this is just like an hour and a half worth of work. I won't flash all of it. I can't show you see the bottom with those are checks, but we just wanted to show you guys you can make money out here. All right, let's get this money. All right.
Why did we build a 556 horsepower luxury car with a manual transmission? Because there are those who still believe in the power of a firm handshake. The Cadillac CTS-V. Manual or automatic, that's entirely up to you. We don't just make luxury cars, we make Cadillac.
Audio Jungle.
Alright guys, so we're back. Hope you're enjoying this episode of Lawn Code. I know I'm having fun making it. So, I want to give a shout out to Fusco Lawn Service and Brad Lloyd, Matt Etchie, C Breezy, Top Notch. What's up, man? The Lawn Care Nut, my favorite channel. Top Notch is catching up to you though. Yes. Alright, Zach's Lawn Service. Y'all support that guy. Patrick Wheatley, what's up, man? How's school going? Alright, so we're going to take you into some tips, some advice from my buddy out here in Georgia, Hasim, and enjoy this clip, okay? All right.
Hasim, with Hasim Landscaping, your do-it-yourself home landscaper. A lot of people want to know, should I remove those leaves underneath my tree? Is it hurting them? Is it helping them? Well, it's actually helping them. Keep your tree moist, your leaves are covering everything. When they get rained on, the moisture passes through slowly, therefore keeping the natural roots underneath still moist and the soil holds water. Well, check this out. It also is creating humus. Humus dirt, sand, leaf mixture, which is really a good composite for keeping things moist. So if you want to do something good for your plants, leave those leaves alone. Let it create humus. Then your roots will continue to penetrate deeply, therefore helping your plant out. Or, in this case, your tree.
Aerial footage. Mighty Lawns channel. Look at that. If y'all looked at the review of this Yardman mower, it's not a bad mower at all. Alright, so right now my guys are cutting twice. Want to make sure that the property is looking beautiful. You know, want it immaculate. So we have to come and blow. And you know, we blow all our grass back onto the property. This is one of the customers who was being cheap, but they tried to spin it as though they just wanted to try and make the grass greener by allowing it to get almost knee deep, and I'm 6'2". So you know what that was really about. It was about not having the Robert De Niro to pay Mighty Lawns. All right, yes, I said Robert De Niro. Okay, so we're gonna come back. We're gonna blow this thing, try to speed it up. We've got other properties we've done. A lot of the stuff I couldn't even film. I want to say I know we've got one more on this street. I'm probably gonna have to get some more gas. I'm sure of it. And this is what happens when you have to cut a client's property like twice. Like, this sucks. Like, you should never have to do this. You know, and that's why I say always try to correlate something. You know, coordinate something with the customer. Let them know, hey, you know, not trying to talk down on you or anything, but you know, if you're in a financial change, hey, we can still cut you as scheduled, and we don't mind picking up the payment in the next 2 weeks. You know, it's not an issue. You know, we respect our customers, and you know, we don't mind it. You know, but you have to have that relationship with your customers and never get taken advantage of by any customer. You know, I would suggest only offer that type of service to clients who have been long-term with you, not someone who you just met. That's not wise at all. Okay? Remember to check out new show Mo Bros every Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Of course, we're going to be pulling back from the show, you know, just for a little bit. Try to get my mind right. We want to make sure that you guys are getting the best content available. You know, we want to make sure that you guys, you know, are enjoying what you're viewing, what we put out there for you. Okay? So check out all of our subbers as well. You've got Jaime Hernandez. You've got Welsh Ray 1. You've got JC's Lawn Tips. You've got Brad Lloyd. You've got Fusco Lawn Service. You've got C Breezy. You've got Top Notch Lawns, the man. Also, stay tuned for a new episode. We'll probably get back to you maybe in a couple of weeks when my head can get back in the game to give you an all-new episode of Shout Out Tuesdays, where we, you know, one by one, we're going to shout out our subbers, man. We're going to shout them out one by one. And I think we're over like, what, 1,500 now? So we got that's 1,500 episodes we got to do. All right. Also, here's another tip. You see all these chunks of grass. I know my camera sucks, but a lot of chunks of grass on this ground. We're going to come back and blow this and make it smooth. All right. Also, look at my worker over there. He's blowing himself off. That's key. You don't want to feel itchy and sticky all day long. All right. So, oh yeah, see, Brizzy, I've got a snapper mower. I want you to kind of walk me through it. It needs a brand new mower. I guess it threw a rod. I'm guessing it's got a big hole on the side of the motor. So just walk me through, you know, how I can replace the motor. And y'all check out C Breezy's channel, man. I'm real good about fixing his equipment. Very good. Check out Patrick Wheatley's channel. Also, Zach's Lawn Service. Check out his channel. Show a video of his brand new Echo weed eater that he purchased. Man, he's doing big things in California. Stay tuned. Alright? So, without further ado, gonna get a word from our sponsors. I'm just playing. Y'all enjoy this commercial, okay? Until next time. So I don't know if you can see this real good, see Breezy, but it's got a blown motor. It's got a big hole in the motor. You can't really see it, but it's right there. So what should I do? Should I replace the motor? Look at all that oil on the back of it. And see, Breezy, do you think this y'all enjoyed this episode. We'll see you next time. Alright, y'all, so y'all take a good look at this van. This will be the last time you'll see it. We're going to have a mighty long reveal coming up. So we'll show you bits and pieces of what is to come for the business. But just to show all you newbies, you can set up your lawn care business with a small van. Don't let anybody tell you you can't do it, because you can do it. Alright? So right now, I think we got about 10, 11 properties to go. 10 properties for sure. This is a small subdivision that we perform lawn maintenance for. So, wrapping things up. I'm hoping that we can beat the rain, and we'll see. We'll see what we can do. Alright, I want to thank all of my supporters. You have supported Mighty Lawns this whole season, and I really do appreciate it. Without you, there is no us, and I only do this channel for you guys. And that's serious, that's straight from the heart. I only do this channel for you guys. So I'm hoping that, you know, we have content that you guys truthfully enjoy. Alright? So, we're going to a little commercial break right here. Smoke Bros.
Just look at him. All these years of faithful service, and this is what it comes to? His owner, Cliff, had my pal stored away in his garage for the last 4 months, and hello, what does he expect? That he's just gonna run perfectly? Cliff thinks all he needs to do is top him off with gas and he'll be good to go. But his fuel line is clogged up from last season. And even if Cliff pulled the cord 1,000 times and filled him with jet fuel, he wouldn't run. See, listen, the gas in our tanks begins to go bad in as little as 30 days. So just think of what a whole season will do. His whole circulation system is clogged up, and the only way to make him run is to clear out all that gunk. Cliff will probably end up taking him to a repair shop where they'll charge him an arm and a leg. Or he'll buy a new one and send my buddy off to that lawn in the sky. I gotta do something. Start Your Engines is the guaranteed way to get your motor running in no time. All you have to do is pour half a bottle or so of Start Your Engines into your fuel tank. Fill it up with gas, prime the engine 5 to 10 times, and let Start Your Engines go to work on that clogged fuel line. Then you just start your engine, as usual, and boom, you're up and running. Now, Cliff can save tons of money in repair bills. And other stuff too. But more importantly, he can get back to doing the weekend activities he really enjoys. The things I do for my friends. Take it from a motor mouth like me. Start Your Engines really works. So, buy a can of Start Your Engines today and start your equipment the first time. Every time.
Okay guys, so as you see on top of this roof here, this is something that you could put as on your service sheet for your fall cleanup. Getting on top of the roof, of course make sure you have a ladder. Get on top of that roof, clean out those, leaves, clean out the gutters, get rid of all the pine straw if you have some in your area. Great way to make some extra money for fall. Another thing too that I'm going to be incorporating with my business next year is hauling off junk and all. I'll have a crew that'll handle fall, but me and myself, another crew, we're gonna handle hauling off junk. And what does that mean? Finding anything that has metal, any scrap, taken to the scrap yard that way. All right, so there's another free tip for you guys. But yeah, if you look on top of those roofs, guys, for fall cleanups, if you got houses surrounded by trees, jump on that immediately. As a matter of fact, start marketing for your fall cleanup. Shoot, I would say, hell, mid-July. Let them know, hey, fall time, you know, start prepping your clients. Fall time, let them know, hey, it's right around the corner, and we provide those services for you, okay? Until next time, we'll see you. Season finale. Enjoy it. All right, so on one of these properties, I was finally able to start filming. Once again, you're watching Lawn Code, the season finale. Make sure you watch season 2, March 29th, 2015. That's when we're starting. All right, so that's season 2. Top Notch Lawns. What's up, man? So, finally got to take a, nice video of my marquee property here in a nice, prestigious neighborhood. As you look all around. Once you start getting properties like this, guys, you're in the money, okay? You start off with this one, the neighbors are bound to see you, and then guess what? You're in the money, man. You're getting the Robert De Niro's, all right? So, we're going to get you some shots of the workers working their butts off. Once again, if you've been looking at this whole episode, you know that old Dougie Doug stood me up this morning. Didn't make it, so I had to pull a little trick up my sleeve and call on some Mighty Lawns veterans who started out with me when the season started. So you know how it is. So right now I'm showing you the property, just doing it once around. And this is why I tell you, Ruben, y'all check out 405 Tuners. Now you see me, I'm in a uniform, but my other guys are not. So when you say that it's not that important, that's why I disagree with you. So we've got to try to hurry up and make this property look good before some of the other neighbors see us. And they're going to say, what's going on? You guys are normally in your unis. Alright, so I would be professional all times. Okay, so just showing you the property. Detailed, real nice. Nice property, man. When you start getting them like this, you're in the money. I'm serious. Like you're doing something. When you can acquire properties such as these, come on now. All my real landscapers out there, you know what I'm talking about. These are the properties that you dream of. And for all you guys who are not real landscapers, you know who I'm talking to. You dread properties like this because you say, oh my God, it's so much work. Look at these, boy. Look at that. Comment below if you know what this is. I ain't gonna give it away. Y'all tell me what that is. See how good y'all. See how y'all. I know Notch know. I know the lawn care nut know. I know you know. All right. Fusco, I send that challenge out to you. What's that right there? Okay. Tell me what that is. We're gonna have to start doing stuff like that. Okay. Amazing property, man. Okay, just amazing. I'm falling in love with the property again. Alright. Now, the key to this kind of property, when you start dealing with estate size property, this is what I was told by a guy who was top out in this area. Okay? This guy said these owners of these homes don't even want to see mowers like mine touching their grass. They want to see your true cut mower. So guess what I'm going to do? That's going to be part of the reveal for next year, guys. I'm going to get me a true cut mower, man. I'm going to step my game up. Alright? Y'all look up true cut mower. And then y'all step y'all game up too. Alright, so the season finale. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Once again, rest in peace to my baby Kylie. I love you. Man. Until next time, peace out. We bleed green. And stay hydrated. Okay? Until next season, y'all. Mo Bros. Notice how my guy is blowing the grass off of the pavement back onto the grass, okay? To the customer's property. Great way to recycle those seeds and not lose any. So that's awesome for regrowth. You do this if your lawn is weed free. If it's full of weeds, you always want to bag your lawn and never blow those weed seeds back onto the customer's property. I ain't never heard of no grass seed. All right, now check this out. Now he knows that he cut some extra grass into another customer's property. All right, the neighbor's property. He's doing the professional thing and he's blowing that crap back onto the grass, so you know we don't get a bad reputation. Smart, very smart. Just check out all of my videos. You'll get some great tips, some insight into the lawn care industry that'll help you guys out a bunch. All right, until we reach 1 million. Y'all know that's what I'm striving for. I want over 1 million subbers, over 1 million views. What's wrong with that, man? I can't set my standards high, huh? All right, y'all keep enjoying this episode, okay? I'm gonna get this guy to blow on the grass so this thing can look smooth. Remember, what do we say? A happy customer is a paying customer, right? So we want to get it. We want to get it right. All right. And if you guys got workers out there who complain about working, it's time to drop them. All right. I don't see what the big issue is if you're out 10 hours a day and you're getting paid. Like I've never heard such a thing. But yet we want to say that we got high unemployment rates and that we'll work. I don't know about that. All right. Until next time, your host, DK.
State Cadillac Dealers' second annual 10th Spectacular is in full swing. Come in now through Monday and make your best deal on any 1989 Cadillac. Top values include the newly redesigned DeVille and Fleetwood, now even longer and more luxurious, with potent V8 power that leaves Lincoln in the dust. The 10ths are full of Cadillac values, with special factory incentives and a great selection of Cadillac models, colors, and options. Don't miss the 10th Spectacular, now through Monday at your local Empire State Cadillac dealer.
All right, guys, so you remember how I said about being organized and all that? Well, I'm sucking today. I didn't print off any new invoices, so now I'm going to have to use a service list and write the price in there. No, I have one. So you guys who have been following me, you know how I broke down my little service sheets and all that good stuff, your invoices. Just make sure that you have invoices for your customer, receipts for yourself. Get an understanding from the customer, get some sort of understanding as far as when they want their grass cut and all that type of things related to lawn care, because sometimes it could be a bother, well, very bothersome. Like in my situation that I've had, for those of you who've been following me, I've had situations where I come out and cut and the customer was like, oh my gosh, I didn't know you were coming out to cut today, and had to pretty much miss out on a payment, which sucks. So always get your things coordinated with your customers. And then if you have loyal customers, guys, don't be a jerk towards them. Like if even though the customer's not telling you like hey, I need you to come out next week, even though you cut them on a routine, it's about money. So why not just go ahead and cut them to keep the yard looking good and just pick up the payment the next week? I say that because when you look at the grand scheme of things, because your customer is kind of low on cash, it makes your company look bad, because the neighbors have been watching you, even though you haven't, let's say you haven't got any potential customers in the neighborhood that you're performing lawn maintenance. Well, they've been watching you, and the moment your customer gets low on cash and says, hey, I need you to come out and cut me next week, what makes you look bad, and you know, in my opinion, they're not going to go with your services. They're going to remember that. So try to, you know, coordinate something with your lawn care customers to the fact of, hey, you know, you've been a long-term committed customer with my company, and you know what we can do is go ahead and perform lawn maintenance, and we'll just pick up the payment next week. I think you guys can do that, right? All right, so we're going to go into another commercial break. I hope you are enjoying this episode of Lawn Code. Shout out Lepar Lawn Care. I appreciate you subbing, man. Yep, Cornway Lawn Care, doing your thing. I see your subs jumping up like crazy. See, Breezy, I ain't heard from you in a minute, man. I got to get back in this thing, and I think I was checking out one of your videos where you were doing something with some fitness. That's pretty neat. Maybe I need to do that too, right? All right, so I'm gonna take you to this commercial break.
With a 556 horsepower engine, obviously the CTSV can accelerate very, very quickly. But as any athlete will tell you, it needs something more, like outstanding balance. So to create a vehicle that can compete on the world's most challenging racetracks, like the Nürburgring, a particularly demanding track, Cadillac had to engineer a rear-wheel drive chassis that's almost perfectly balanced, front to rear. Balance works in tandem with the CTSV's revolutionary dual-mode magnetic ride control to give it excellent handling and grip, which makes for a very confident driver.
Come on, come on. You can keep the mower with you. Nobody's gonna take the mower, okay? I know, but come on. Come on, look, you still gotta get in your car seat so we can strap you in, okay? You can keep the mower. See, look, Daddy's got the mower. Now you, come on. Come on. I know, no, but you can't cut in the car. You can't cut in the car, okay? So look, so let Daddy, okay. Look, here's the mower. Here's the mower. See, mower. Okay, let me strap. I got it. All right, guys, so right now I'm installing, or I'm actually putting solar lights together. And for those of you out there who've never put solar lights together, my first tip would be to make yourself an assembly line and, you know, put all your parts in order, take everything out of the box first. This is how the light should look once completed. But put everything in a line, and so you can go piece by piece. Also, you want to make sure your lights work, so take out these orange tabs, okay, which they put in front of that battery there, and there you see the lights illuminating. You should. Yeah. So we're going to install these at one of our properties. So we hope you're enjoying this episode. So you put this little tab in here, twist it. I'll try to do this while I'm holding the camera. Take this little top, and you want to lock it in. So, locking it in. Alright, got the top part. And then boom. And then you can stick it in the ground. So it was that simple. Alright, so that's how you install your solar light there. Just like that. First, second, third, and then your stick here. Okay, welcome back to Mighty Lawns. Remember below, like and subscribe to us, comment, also share this video. Today we're going to be reviewing this purple heart plant, and this is a plant that needs part sun. It's a spring fall bloomer, and even when you pick it up from your local, big box store, they have it listed as an annual, but really it's a perennial, and these come back every year. This is my 3rd year of having these in my garden here, and I mean, they just look beautiful when they fully blossom. This is one of those plants that pretty much, when you talk about care, you just need to shear it back lightly after it blooms, and it just needs about 2 to 3 times watering per week, and just a great plant to actually have in your garden. I mean, just wonderful. And it's low growing, so it's not going to get high, and it's going to stay low just like it is. And so just like you see, I have the mulch around it. Of course, some of that dead stuff that's got to be taken out of there. And you see that nice soil there. And so those are some of the keys that you want to have. Some nice, good, fertile soil, so you can get a healthy bloom out of it. Okay? So just a beautiful plant to have. Some of these love plants as well. One of the other things I want to tell you, just don't, you don't want to plant this in top, in your standard topsoil. And when you're actually planting it, just loosen the plant's root base, and you want to plant it into the ground and just cover it loosely, okay? And just make sure that, when you're planting these these purple plants, what you want to do is make sure you're using an all-purpose balanced plant food. And that's it. It's going to wrap it up. Your review of this purple heart. We'll see you next time. Remember, like and subscribe to us on the channel Mighty Lawns. Check out all of our other Lawn Talk 101 videos on the network that started it all, Trade Day 1982. We will see you next time.